There's a law about
this is an abortion appointment, maybe.
the last one.
Yeah. Donna? Donna! Where's she at? Over here. A black vehicle. This is what a baby looks like after it's been in the hands of an abortion doctor. This is what abortion does to little children. It's not a pretty picture, is it? It's not something you'd want to do to your son or your daughter. God commands, thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not murder. It's cold-blooded, premeditated murder to take the life of a helpless, innocent child. Baby don't want to die. Baby wants to live. Good.
I guess I'm just trying to, we had somebody complain that somebody was on the property, and I'm just trying to figure out where that property would be. Because we've got the fence, we've got the alley.
No, sir, we've only been in the alley and on the sidewalk.
Well, and that's, I'm just trying to get a gander at what's going on, so.
And we're here for the babies. I'm a retired registered nurse.
You can stop right there. I don't care why you're here. It's about doing things within certain parameters.
Right.
So who's the complaint?
Something that said you were on the property.
Well,
I'm just trying to see where the property is, and if you're walking up and down the alley, that's not the property.
Right.
So that's all I'm here. That's all I'm here to look at. I haven't yet. Thank you. God, at least it's a nice day.
Yep.
Well, I thought we were supposed to get snow and rain today.
That's coming later.
Is it?
Yep.
Tonight.
It's supposed to be really heavy, at least rain and maybe snow, you know, like evening and midnight and stuff. And maybe some later in the afternoon and then almost for sure in the evening.
Well, I mean, it's inevitable, but I'm hoping inevitable waits till January.
Sign on the car
staying home.
says to serve and protect.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you know they're killing children here this morning?
Ma'am, we're not going to get into that political argument.
Political argument?
What do you
Yes,
get?
ma'am, it is.
What do you get the hash marks for? What are they for?
So many years.
Oh.
Thank you for your good service.
It's within the parameters of the written word of our elected officials. Period.
Fact is, they're killing children here this morning. 8 so far. 8, you counted? 8.
Something like that.
8 babies are being murdered.
We've had this discussion before.
They rip the arms
I'm
and
not
legs
getting
off
off
and
the
throw them
fence.
in the medical garbage.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Protect.
That's correct. I will do everything that was in my power and authority as directed by Iowa Code, City Ordinance, and it's by the guidance of our elected officials.
A person is a person no matter how small. God says to help themselves.
You're preaching to the wrong person.
Premeditated murder to take the life of an innocent unborn child.
And have you convinced the county attorney of that? Who's the chief prosecutor?
I know. That's another job. 1/3 of our generation.
1/3.
4,000 a day.
Why? You've already told me. I know what the statistics are. I do what my Iowa Code allows me to do legally. Period.
6,022 babies were killed in Iowa in 2004. They didn't let me see life before God.
Are you trying to convince me of something?
Oh.
Are you trying to push your views onto me as an individual? You and I went through this a couple years ago when you tried to do that to another individual and somebody ended up going to the judge. I will talk to you about where you were doing, not what you were doing, because as long as you're doing what's legal, that's as far as I'm going, Donna.
He knows. He knows.
When our elected officials put something in black and white that's enforceable, that is the line I will walk. That is what I am hired to do. Not to do the will of a few, but do the will.
Not the will of God.
Well, you know what? There's a whole nother argument we could take off and go down through, because the government has made sure that there is that separation.
Well, they haven't, sir. I hate to disagree with you there, because this particular atrocity in our country was decided by a judge.
You're preaching to the wrong
No,
person.
I'm not. Because you're talking about, you're a law enforcement officer, and all we're trying to explain to you is that this thing did not take place by the people's house. This was decided by a tyrannous judges.
Yeah.
Who are elected by or appointed by our elected officials.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
but
all our laws are
You're getting
given
angry
by
at the wrong
people.
person.
I know. But you have to
Do not raise your voice to me, please.
We're angry about killing babies. Killing babies. See what a baby looks like after it's been in the hands of an abortionist?
Yes, thank you for bringing that out. I mean, I've seen it before. I'll see it again.
Right here at this evil place.
You know,
And you are entitled.
I'm a Florida native and did my nurse's training down there. And when I heard about Terry Schiavo, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I drove down from Fairfield nonstop and alone twice to try to help save her life, and that was an absolute corrupt, vested agenda. Activists, judges.
I'm code 4. 2 is speaking bad at this time.
There's a lot of work to be done, laws to change, and you know, man's law must be rooted in and flow from God's law, from moral law. I just wrote a letter to the editor for our paper.
I've asked you not to preach to me. I've asked you not to tell me your cause.
Yeah.
I walk a very narrow line. I'm trying to be an empathetic ear, but I walk a very narrow line.
Sure.
What the written law says is the direction that I will go.
Well, you know, they're just doing their duty in Nazi Germany, too. You know, that's at the Nuremberg trials. Every one of them said,
Now
hey,
you're
I just
attacking
take an
my
order.
character, Dan. Now, you've
I'm
never
not
done
taking-
that before.
I'm not
You're telling me
attacking
that I'm a blind follower.
Well, I mean, if you're going along with baby murder, you are. You're just saying you're just going along with the
So
Iowa
what am I
code.
supposed to do? Charge in there and do something drastic? I don't think so.
Hi.
Have you spoken to that gentleman?
Not yet.
Hey, out of the way, Mary.
Oh, yeah, you know. Here, it's a holder for the belly or a flashlight. I just want to like carry it.
You want to step over to the car so she can talk to you for a minute?
What car?
Right over here.
I don't know, she can come over here.
My friend, I just assume do this easy and without difficulties. We'd like to talk to you over there.
No. Let's see here.
on that property.
He wasn't. Hey, Robin? We're going to have a little chili after this is all over with at Wendy's. You want to join us?
I won't have time today.
Okay.
We'll see if maybe next Wednesday I'll try to cut out a little extra time.
Sure.
We'll see what next week brings.
All right.